Not that long ago, we got to check out the best of what Sony's going to be offering in their TV lineup for 2019 at CES. Well, somehow this one didn't make it to the show, but maybe it should have. Hi, I'm Carl with Apt, and this is the Sony XBR X950G series. No, it's not replacing the 900F. It's actually a step up from that one and a step below the new Z9G. Looks-wise, it's very similar to the 900F, and it comes in several sizes, 55, 65, 75, and 85 inches. You can find all of our current prices at the links in the description below. It's got a thin bezel that doesn't distract at all from the picture, and a wide-set pedestal. If you plan on putting this on a stand though, make sure to keep the width of those feet in mind. Honestly, it's not my favorite pedestal design, but I get it. They keep the TV steady, which can come in handy if it's in a high traffic area of your home, and there's some decent cable management built in. Plus, with them being so far apart, you can actually fit a soundbar in between without having to alter the position of your TV. And if you want to see how to put the pedestal together, you can actually check out the details on that in our pedestal installation video. We'll have that link in the description below. Inputs, as you may have guessed, are on the back. You get 4 HDMIs, all of which are HDCP 2.3 compatible, and although they're not HDMI 2.1, you do get an enhanced audio return channel, otherwise known as eARC, on HDMI input number 3. This is going to allow for transfer of more demanding audio formats like Dolby Atmos and DTS:X with compatible products and the right type of cables. There's an RF input for an antenna, 3 Type A USB ports, composite input, RS-232C, and an Ethernet connection to go along with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth 4.2. You'll also get an optical audio output and a hardwired headphone output, although if you have compatible Bluetooth headphones, you can take advantage by connecting those wirelessly. The TV's sound is amplified by 20 watts of power and utilizes Sony's new acoustic multi-audio technology, which is supposed to make the dialogue seem like it's coming straight from the actors' mouths on the screen. It's surprisingly better than the audio on the last few generations of Sony TVs, acoustic glass models excluded, but it's still lacking a bit in overall quality. I imagine most people are going to appreciate having some kind of external sound system hooked up to this one. Driving the picture on the X950G is Sony's X1 Ultimate processor, which we were introduced to on last year's Z9F and A9F, and it does a really nice job of enhancing the picture. Coupled with a full array local dimming, you really do pick up a ton of detail in the dark and bright scenes. Plus, it helps with light blooming. Now, I will say this was not the most impressive TV for light bloom that I've ever seen. It was much better than when you're watching it straight from the front. As you move off to the side, it becomes more noticeable. Don't get me wrong though, I was still impressed with the picture, but it was something I noticed. I didn't feel like it was much, if any, different than what we saw on the 900F either. Now, as far as formats go, for this one you get support for Dolby Vision, HDR10, and HLG, plus it's got the Netflix calibrated mode that we started seeing on a couple sets last year, and it can play IMAX enhanced content. There's also several preset picture modes, or if you really want to get into the weeds, you've got plenty of ways to tweak the picture through the menu system. Seeing it in person here, it's definitely an upgrade over the 900. I just don't know how well it'll come across on whatever type of screen you're watching this video on. The panel's a native 120 Hz and handles motion well. There's really not any distracting blurring or artifacting that I noticed. As far as input lag goes, on game mode at 1080p 60 Hz, we measured it at 18.5 milliseconds, which was a good drop from the 94 milliseconds that we were seeing on cinema mode. The Android operating system, 8.0 out of the box, makes moving through the smart menus smooth and easy. It's a huge upgrade to the older system. It's smoother, faster, and in my opinion, it's laid out just better. And you can navigate all this using the supplied Sony remote, which finally, thank you Sony, has been updated. But this set also features hands-free, so you can voice search, so you have options. This feature works great if you're looking for anything like your favorite YouTube channel or you just want to check the weather. Now, I know a lot of what I've described might lead you to think, well, why not just get the 900F? Well, there's some differences that might make this worth the upgrade. One, you get Bluetooth 4.2 instead of 4.1. I know it's nothing groundbreaking, but it is a difference. Number two, the acoustic multi-audio system is a big upgrade if you're not planning on adding supplemental sound. Number three, eARC. Huge upgrade if you have the right equipment and are looking for the best available audio. And lastly, the X1 Ultimate processor. When you're upgrading your TV, you typically want a better picture, right? Well, here you have it. This is going to allow for better processing of more objects on the screen at the same time, and it's not just talk, it actually does make a difference. And then I guess kind of a supplemental little bonus here, the remote looks and feels way better on the 950G too. So with all that said, what would your pick be, 900F or 950G? Make sure you let us know in the comments. Also, if you're interested in more info or have questions on the X950G from Sony or anything else we carry for that matter, be sure to contact our experts by phone or email. As always, we appreciate you checking out our video, and don't forget to subscribe so you get updates whenever we upload new content.